All right, welcome to the Honey Train. I'm your host, Dennis Cash. We're going to do a special show for a special cause to reach out to the kids and the community. I got a lot of guests that's going to come in today, and this program is going to be brought to you by M.O.V.E, Music Over Violence Experience. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce my guests, and I want you all at home to sit back and pay attention to this show because this is especially for you. I'm going to start up way on my left down here with a young man. Right over here, he goes by the name of Lateef Hughes. He's from Good Life Media, and he's coming in. He's one of my promoters on this event with the M.O.V.E project. Lateef, introduce yourself.
How you doing, people out there? Lateef, Good Life Media, also known, for Schoolhouse Productions. Did a lot of events over the years. Hooked up with Dennis, been knowing Dennis probably almost 20 years now. And we just decided to link up and do this M.O.V.E project and do this big free concert and weekend, the Survivor of Violence concert and conference. And I'm just looking forward to doing what I love, which is promote and just doing something for the community. That's what it's about. And
you do work with a gentleman out of Akron, one of the artists that's on that M.O.V.E project. Could you announce his name?
Everybody knows him as Ace. He's been evolved so many times. It was Ace Boogie, Ace Orion, Ace Epps. He's a public speaker. He's a poet. He's an artist. And he also works with a nonprofit organization called Be Me. Doing a lot of black male engagement, so I had to involve him on this project because everything that he does out there in Akron and even doing things in Cleveland is, he just has something about him that he just reaches people, he knows how to talk to people. He also had taught at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, hip hop, so I had to put him on this project. The single we got out is called Pen Hits the Paper. It's on the album, so it's on his album, it's on YouTube, and you might just see the debut of that video on this show today, so.
You'll see it, and we're going to keep it moving because he can talk about him all day long.
Yeah, don't let me talk about my man Ace.
That's all right. And the next young lady is sitting right next to him. She goes by the name of Alicia Kirkman. She's very influential in the community. She does activist work, and I want her to tell you guys a little bit about her. And the reason we're doing this show is based on violence. And she's going to tell you something that personally happened to her, and we'll let her just tell you that right now.
My name is Alicia Kirkman. I'm the mother of Angelo Miller. He was killed by a Cleveland police officer 9 years ago. And I'm pretty much, me and a lot of other mothers all over the world, we are fighting for justice.
And what was your son's name again so the public don't know?
Angelo Miller.
Angelo Miller. This is very important that you recognize these images, and that's why we brought these people here, because we don't want people to forget the things that's happened to our kids and the young ones in our community. All right, moving right along. Next to that young lady, this is a gentleman I had the pleasure of watching grow up in the music business. He's made some very great strides. He's written for Grammy Award-winning artists. He's worked with one of the most popular gentlemen in the record business, such as Gerald Levert, who's from Cleveland. It's the one and only, none other than Mr. Joe Little from the Rude Boys. How you doing, Joe?
What's up? I'm Joe Little from the Rude Boys, a.k.a. Joey Beans. Grammy Billboard Award-winning writer, producer. Also, to my moniker, I'm putting author, which I will be releasing a book called The Day of the Convincing Storyteller in July. Mm-hmm. But basically, I'm from Cleveland. I was raised in East Cleveland. I went to 3 different high schools. I went to Shaw High School, Collinwood, and John Marshall for a small stint. But basically, from East Cleveland, I represent the Shaw Cardinals, of course. But I represent overall my city, and I reside in Atlanta. And with that being said, I still represent where I'm from, and I always big up where I'm from. But since I've left around 5 years ago, violence has increased in Cleveland. Mm-hmm. So one of my things that I'm really into now is really coming back home. Like I said, like Dennis said earlier, we came together and put this project together along with Lateef. And just being concerned from a distance, man, and there's nothing like What I will tell y'all is being away from home and seeing it from a distance what type of effect this has around the country and around the world. And the spotlight has been on Cleveland quite a bit since I've left for the violence and shenanigans like the bus driver punching the girl. And, I'm just saying this is the type of stuff. So when I'm in Atlanta, they be like, where you from? Where you from? I said, Cleveland. They be like, oh, Cleveland, man. We ain't gonna, and that's where we are right now. And that's not good. And what I'm pushing and what I told them is that I'm really pushing each other within our own communities of blacks and not to commit crimes against each other. They come out with all these things, Black Lives Matter, but to be all lives matter. Black lives have to matter to black people, man. And it's sad. And I'm not trying to switch it, because we got corrupt police, we got corrupt officials, but still it starts at home with each other, pushing each other and pulling together. Our kids, when you look at it, and I wrote in my book, they spend more time away from home between school and being out, and they are influenced by their peers and the way that they brought up in their households, along with the way that we try to bring our children up. And this leads to a lot of violence, it leads to a lot of ignorance, it leads to a lot of, and when we don't keep our hands in our children's lives and try to, be a part of it. So, just really wanted to come home and just get in the streets, work real hard, and push this, nonviolent movement. We do it through music. We recorded a great album, a really good album, and I did the song, the song with Faith, along with Miss Erica Thompson, who's also an artist from Cleveland. So basically, that's who I am, and that's what I'm about. And thank you.
And we got one more person we'll introduce before we take our first break. The young lovely lady up next to me here. She's still in high school, and we're glad to have her on set. This is Joe Little's daughter. I remember she's small. She probably don't remember me, but she's growing up into a nice young lady. We want her to be able to sit on the set and tell us what school you go to and just tell them just a little bit about yourself.
I go to Euclid High School. My name is Brooklyn Little, and I'm 15 years old. It's a lot of violence going down in Euclid, and it's building up as the days go by, and it's just not the same anymore.
Right, and that's very important that you guys got to understand what she said. It's not the same anymore, and kids shouldn't have to feel that. I got one simple thing about kids. Kids should be allowed to be kids. Right. They shouldn't have to make decisions that grown folks make. Worried about burying their friends, or if they're gonna have to go to a funeral. It's ridiculous. When we was kids, we didn't think of nothing like that. So we're gonna take our first break, and speaking of the project M.O.V.E, we're gonna play, as he said, from the album, which is Music Over Violence. We are gonna drop the video with the gentleman that he mentioned, Ace Iran, and the song is simply called Pen Hits the Paper. We want y'all to check this out, and we will be back at you after these important videos and messages.
Pen hits the paper, mind elevated like skyscrapers without the ism. If you're over 30, then listen. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding coincides like hip-hop over rhythms. Stand back as I give them similes and another metaphor to make it better for you and your mind state. And it is no mistake that you are here listening to me this very minute. Living life of everyday struggle while your heart is not in it. Escapism is the only way for some. 2 shots to start your day, now you're feeling numb. Some shop to fill, some pop pills to escape society's ills. Some drink, have sex, overeat in a never-ending pursuit to chill. We on a world tour with my DJ, my man. Going each and every place with the pen in my hand. Cleveland, here it is, Akron, what it do? Cincinnati, it's for you. Old State in the shoe. We on a world tour with my DJ, my man. Going each and every place with the pen in my hand. Pittsburgh, New York, big city of dream. Baltimore got green, J. Dilla Motown. So my pen hits the paper, trying to escape the 4 walls closing in. In the middle of the room, writing poems, inspiration kicks in. Some don't wanna touch me, but I'm under your skin. Down your mouth, in your veins, cheap liquor, libation. And I got away with words, the master of conjunction, and my function is seldom seen and sometimes heard. But when you hear a soul beat with the poetry, you see a crowded room, then you know it's me. Center stage dizzy, getting busy. I hear him saying, who is he? Dreadlocks, sleepy eyes, some can't bear me like a grizzly. We on the world tour with my DJ, my man, going each and every place with the pen in my hand. Nashville, Carolina, Kansas City, back to Philly, I'm aboard. Dallas, Texas, what up to Houston? We on the world tour with my DJ, my man, going each and every place with the pen in my hand. Minnesota, Green Bay, what you say? Indiana, to my school in Atlanta, Morehouse and Spelman. While my pen is hitting the paper, the composition book, the journal, my reflection is eternal like high tech and quali. The original Ace Boogie, King Asa, or just ACE. Check the internet and then you will see pages and pages of young cats trying to be me. Or maybe they watched Paid in Full one time too many. If I had a penny for every poet, I'd be broken, you know it. While MCs come a dime a dozen. You, your man, your boy, your cousin, and I don't care what they say. You cannot hide if you a hater. But while you at home mad, staring at your notepad, my pen will still be hitting this paper. We on the world tour with my DJ, my man, going each and every place with the pen in my hand. San Fran to LA, Oakland, St. Louis, and you know how we do it. Your peace to London. We on the world tour with my DJ, my man, going each and every place with the pen in my hand. Mexico, Canada, Tokyo to Jamaica, worldwide, here we come, all the way to your town.
they went then I popped off. Hey, now you see me, hey, now you don't. Emails filled up with the offers, handle that bull in the game like a boss, bruh. While you up in my face for a feature, with a new face like to meet ya. Hoping that I will remember. Way back in the days when I started this wave of change, it was slavery. Remember that. Now I demand it's on my name. You all in my face. It's too late. I've been great. But you should already know. 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 You should already know.
It makes me feel a little scared because I don't know if I'm going to be one of those people who get killed.
It makes me feel sad that my own kind is getting killed for no reason.
If you are scared of them, you should talk it over, not try to kill them because of being afraid.
It just makes me feel more like I want a more perfect world.